tried to fake it, got exposed in the light. Two brothers plotting in the dead of the night. The strongest support crumbled, yeah, that could hit deep. But Val kept the history while the traitors were asleep. Now Rick and Joey standing guard at the gate. Martin and the boys is keep out the fakes. We paid for the anthem, yeah, we paid every due. Integrity is something that they never know. They said we were finished. They thought that the Legion was broken, but you can't kill a ghost and you can't stop the storm. Are you active or are you dead? Traitors in check, put the stamp on the box, put the chain on the neck. No more OG ego, no more waiting on a snake. This is real reconstruction, not a move that you fake. If you lurking in the dark, better step into the sun, cause the war is already over and the Legion has won. So run to your games, run to your lies. The shadow smokers see through the disguise.
Yo, check the mic 1, 2. This is the Legion sound. When street lights dim and no mercy can be found, we roll in silence, thick like chimney haze. Shadow smokers move through midnight's darkest maze. We ain't no club, nah, this a lifetime feat. Gotta stay hungry, built for loyalty. Talk strategy, leverage, move the pieces tight. Network squeezes while the enemies take flight.
We own the hours when the honest close their eyes. Secret handshakes under moonlit skies.
New blood, step correct. Are you ready for the test? Wanna rock with the best? Put that hustle in your chest. Smoke is cold, we don't break, bend or run. From night's first breath till we see the sun. If you
got that fire, if you got that grit, sign your soul to the shadow, smoke a legit. This ain't no game, this power movement. Show respect, show skill, that's your improvement.
See the line crossing, no looking back. We school the opposition, run a different track. Trading secrets, specialized, unseen hits. From high-rise towers down to concrete pits. Need sharp eyes, steady hands, minds that lead. Every mission done, every warning heed. Legion stands tall, watch us on the block. Midnight oil burns, with the clocks tick-tock.
We take the outcast, Rogan the betrayed, and shadow smokers debts get repaid.
Move blood, step correct, are you ready for the test? Wanna vibe with the best, put that hustle in your chest. Smoke is cold, we don't break, bend or run. From night's first breath, till we see the sun.
If you got that fire, if you got that grit, sign your soul to the shadow, smokers legit. This ain't no game, this power movement. Show respect, show skill, that's your improvement.
Yeah, shadow smokers. That's the brand. Understand. Young blood. Stand up and be the hand.
single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey guys, Tony the Soy Assassin. Welcome to our Wednesday Smokers Panel Live. Let me get this set up. One moment. Why is it so low? I can't even hear. Okay, here we go. Oh, now I can. There we go. And let's bring Val into this.
And here we go.
There we go.
I can't, I've tried joining this a couple of times, and for some reason, it just keeps kicking me out.
Like, what does it say when it kicks you out?
It says, you are not part of this Google meetup. Ask to join.
Okay,
So-
it does ask. Hold on.
Okay, wait. And so then I wait like a couple of minutes, and then the screen changes, so I have to get out. Then I try to go back in, and then it says, after I get back in, it says, you do not have a Google account.
Yeah, because you got to log in with a Google account.
But I got your code.
Yeah, I still need to have an account so that they know who you are. Right?
All right, I got it. Okay, I'll have to research that. When I know I have a Google account. I thought it would recognize
You used to log
automatically.
in. You used to log in, and then overall volume just few dB. Okay. Raise the volume. Sure, we'll raise the volume just a few dB. And raise the volume. How about that? So you used to have an account that you sign into, I think, because that's how I invite people. Send the invites out with a code. So sometimes, like after a while, I realize that you're not using the same account because the name doesn't pop up the same sometimes.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I know. All right. So you guys see my arms right here. I don't have a cigar in my hand because I received something today that I bought for a while now, and I want to show it to you guys. This thing is wicked heavy, and based on the box that came with, I kind of have an idea where the box is manufactured. All right, so I think it's only you, man. It's pretty loud.
Who, me? Am I loud?
No. Only Joey has some time having issue to hear. Does everybody have some issue hearing? Hold on, let me log in to see if there's any,
No,
any issue.
I have good sound, good
No,
audio.
you'll listen to through a different thing. You know what I'm saying? You're listening through the chat.
It's
You're
because I'm
listening through the
special.
YouTube.
That's why I'm special.
So let me get into the YouTube to see if there's any issue on sound. Oh, I can definitely hear myself. So okay, yeah, I think it's you, man. I just logged in and it was totally fine. It was loud. I didn't even turn on my sound that much to hear. But anyways, so I have an idea where this box is manufactured, and I can kind of show you guys why. All right. Do you guys remember how our Shadow Smokes Legion ITS Humidor's box is like? I'm talking about the packaging, not talking about the
The
boxes.
black one.
Yeah.
Of course, I remember that.
All right. So you remember how the packaging is, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a black box with a cap. Take it off, front flap, etc, etc. All right. Just when I received this, I'm like, this had to be made from the same factory, and I can show you guys how it looks like. Okay. So let me turn this on. I think here we go. Does that look familiar? It's just a smaller version of my packaging. Front flap. It's the same. This is definitely the same company that made our humidor that made this. 100%. 100%. Okay? 100%. So ours has like this white thingy. They use a black one, obviously. Front flap opens up, and let's take this out and take a good look. I just received this today. I ordered this since I think December, and this thing is heavy.
Don't drop it.
This thing is very heavy. All right, this thing is very heavy, and in terms of how heavy this thing is heavier than our humidor. It's heavier than the Shadow Smoke Solution ITS humidor. It's that heavy. This thing is solid all around. So here we go. Top. Velvet.
Okay.
Front, 2 drawers. Back,
So-
velvet. Which is kind of weird. I don't know why they do the back velvet. And bottom, black velvet.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Drawers.
I mean, if they really wanted to pop, they could have put it in a Seahawk green color.
I believe there's only 2 color. One is black and red. The other one is white and red. Okay.
Okay.
There he goes. Drawer number 1. Drawer number 1. We got Paso Fino right here. Which I don't know why, because Paso Fino, but really is Paso Lago. So 5 sticks. Wow. This one you gotta use this. So it's further away. You can see it. 5 sticks. There's only 5 sticks on the first drawer. All right. And that's how the stick looks. All right. That's how the
Okay.
stick looks. Yeah, it says Paso Lago, but it says Paso Fino. I don't know. There's so many names on this thing. I can't. I don't know why they put so many different names on this. So that's first drawer. Put the drawer back in there. And the next drawer is the most exciting for me. All right. Here's the second drawer. Second drawer. So the second drawer, the top is like a filler top thingy. It's just space. And then you get a flap that says LFD Rarefine. And then you get a piece of cedar. And then you get a humidity pack. This thing, oh, we can remove it. There you go.
Oh, a tray come out. Oh, it's nice looking.
These are the baby Andalusian bowl. They call these baby Andalusian bowl. Yep. That's what I'm excited about, because I want to smoke these. More than the 5
nice.
stick that you see on the top. I want to
nice.
smoke like, you know, how baby Andalusian bowl smokes like, you know? Let me see if can can pull up some information for you guys.
So they should have called it the Andalusian calf.
Andalusian cat?
Calf.
Calf.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they could, right? In theory, they could.
Yeah, I mean, a baby bull's cat.
But it sounds less aggressive, you know?
Well, okay. I mean,
All right. So here's some information on those things. Let me get the information. All right. So this box is called La Flor de Monicana Rare Fine Paso Fino. Okay. Paso Fino, which comes with 5 sticks of Paso Lago, 7x55 Perfecto, right, in coffins,
okay.
and 10 Paso Fino, right, which is the smallest stick that you see, all right. So the standout collection, the standout of the collection is the Paso Fino Vitola, widely referred as the baby Andalusian bowl. For its connection to the Andalusian bowl, the legendary Andalusian bowl, and its distinctive, elegant figurado shaping, rolled in a compact yet expressive 6x52 size, it offers remarkable balance, density, technical refinements, and the elongated Paso Lago 7x55 Perfecto expands the profile with long, progressive burn with a beauty, structure, flavor, arc. Okay. Wrapped in a premium Ecuadorian Corojo wrapper and built with Dominican binder and long filler tobacco at La Canela. The blend is medium to full and layered with notes of cedar, rose spice, earth, mineral richness, and subtle sweetness. Okay. Let's see what else it say. That's pretty much it on the specs of it, I think. Paso Fino delivers concentrated flavor, exceptional craftsmanship, which we know that's just saying whatever. Produce dense smoke output and refined transition from wood to spice to deeper tone of cocoa, earth, and dried fruit. Paso Lago enhance the journey with an extended, complex finish, and that highlights Lito Gomez shaping expertise and commitment to small batch excellence. There you go. That is the information we have on that particular pack. Now they have a different pack, which is the white with the red color. That is twice as expensive as this. But it does not have the baby bowl. I wanted the baby bowl, so there you go. Alright, but I'm not smoking this today. I gotta let this sit for a while. Alright. Now Roper whatever Roper 7039. How you doing? I can't speak Spanish, so unfortunately I cannot understand what you try to portray, but welcome. Speaker comes in. What speakers? What speakers? What am I missing? Oh, no, the speaker did not come in. Everything delayed today. This was delayed yesterday. And decided to show it today. So there we go. Now, as straightforward. And now, after looking at those beautiful cigars, I will smoke something as tiny as this. I've been looking at this for a while that I bought, and I don't know all this time I was like, I'm gonna try it, but I never tried it. So one of the best times to try it other than small chat. So I'm gonna try this now. This is the Placencia Alma Forte Natural, and they call this Robustus Cordo 4x52. All right.
Robusto Gordo.
Yeah,
A Robusto Gordo.
it's basically a half of a Toro. Basically half of Toro. All right. So, man, I got tough days, man. I hate it today. My bay window was kind of leaking because everything starts to melt today. And when it melts, it follows the dam, goes inside. And where my bay window is, my bay window is right under my overhang. So the overhang leaks down, goes on top of bay window, go through the trim, and start leaking my house. So now this is not the first time it happens, the second time. The first time it happens, I took a slab of silicone and I seal all this hole up. Because I figure bay window on the top is not wood. The water will go down, you know. So it did. But the trim is wood. So over time, when it starts to build and it comes in, it will again see through and the silicone just falls off. I ripped it off today and I put another layer of silicones over it. Now, it's gonna happen again. So today I decided to order Flex Seal. This time I'm gonna seal it up. I'm gonna let that go to that. If Flex Seal ever leak on me, I'm gonna send an email to that company and complain. Okay? Because if they can use it to run a boat, it can stop some drips of water. Okay. All right, so let's get this started. All right, here we go. Val, I think I just saw you say you have the Grand Habano number 5 or something like that.
Yeah, this is the Grand Habano. I don't know what it is. Grand Habano Corojo something.
Let me see.
All I
What's
know
that?
is that
Everything's
it's got a nice band. It's red.
Here we go. Zoom in.
Let me
Corojo number 5. Maduro. Okay.
Yeah, I have to. Unfortunately, when I select cigars, if I don't have someone in there to help me pick them out, I gotta go by the brand name and then I gotta look at the band.
Well, see, a cigar is a cigar. Sometimes you just have to smoke a normal cigar.
Yeah.
Sometimes you smoke something good. Sometimes you smoke something normal. Doesn't have to be good all the time. You just have to have not bad cigar. And guys, not bad is not the same thing as not good. Or good. Not bad is not bad.
So spicy, very spicy.
Probably because the Corojo and the Corojo is a hybrid, so it's got some Habano in it.
It got a lot of spice and bite to it, I tell you.
So I looked at the news today. Apparently, it wasn't Drew Estate with Fuente. It was Drew Estate decided to open one, I think a lounge or something like that in Miami. And the Drew Estate also was gonna make a new brand.
Wait, they were thinking of opening a lounge, or they did open one?
I think they are thinking. I mean, if I didn't read that
Considering
wrong.
it?
Hold on, let me get to that. All right.
All
I
right.
think it was. It was opening a lounge in Miami. Yep. So they were okay. So they started a new brand called Jason and Son. Jason and Son Company. Okay.
Jason and Son?
Yeah, J.SANN. Okay. So it's Drew, Jonathan Drew and Son. Okay. I don't know if that's his name or whatever why he choose this. So they will have a headquarter multi-use space in Miami, Wynwood neighborhood that has a cigar lounge, full bar, and kitchen.
Oh,
And small cigar rolling operation and the storefront.
okay. So are they only going to do Drew Estate cigars?
No, they're gonna do Jason and Son.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's the only brand they're going to carry?
That's a new brand.
I know, but is that the only brand?
I don't know. I think so because it's under the new brand Jason and Son.
Jason and
Here's the
Son.
band.
All right.
All right. So he's gonna basically obviously opens this so that he can involve his son into the operation when he grows up, even though he's like 5 years old right now.
Oh,
Okay. So I would think that will sway off and not be involved with Drew Estate because he doesn't really own Drew Estate.
is it, and that information is from where?
Half wheel.
Half Wheel, of course, they know everything.
Well,
I think,
not
you know,
only
I
half
think-
wheel.
I
Not only
think
half wheel,
got it.
because I
think
heard
Half
Tim
Wheel got
Swanson
some
talking about
inside
it.
people.
I also heard Tim Swanson talking about it. So
Well, Tim got some inside people.
yeah. So that's the whole point. We bring you the inside information. Don't we always? We bring you so much inside information that half the people over here hate cigars now. Right? So that's what's going on, which is kind of interesting because, like, wouldn't that be a conflict of interest? What does that mean? He had to leave Drew Estate? What does that mean?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Right?
It's a good question. It makes you think. It makes you wonder, is there something that's going to be going on in the future? Because I say that is when West Tampa opened up, it was very quiet. It was very quiet. Right?
Was
When
it very quiet? No, it definitely have a
Well, look
news.
at- No, wait. I mean, wait. So, Mr. I call him Mr. because I respect the man. His name is Ricky Rodriguez. I call him Mr. Rodriguez left. Right?
Mm-hmm.
All that time, there was never any talk, rumors, stories, hints about him opening up a brand. And then the next thing you know, boom, there it is.
Well, here's the thing, right? That information is decided based on the preparation, right? So you're not gonna go, hey, screw you guys, I'm gonna go make a brand.
Well, wait a minute. Let's keep in mind of this. Let's keep this in mind. I understand, I realize that it does take time to develop that, but I am thinking this is probably something he thought early on his career journey. Okay, that maybe someday I'm going to have my own brand. Maybe someday I'm going to start my own thing. Maybe someday. Okay, and again, this is just another chapter of his book. Okay,
But it's not like out of this world because everybody who left Drew Estate ended up with their own brand.
yeah, well, that's true. That's true. Again, and I look at that. I look at that as part of their book, part of the chapter in their book.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just natural progression. Natural progression. Everybody left. Started over.
But wait a minute. There has to be. I mean, you just can't leave. Like, I'm leaving today, February 11th, and November the 11th, I'm starting my own brand. It doesn't happen that way. You know it.
February 11, November the 11th, I start my own brand.
Yes.
8 months.
8, 9 months, whatever.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
No,
Went through-
because wait, wait, wait. It's it's different if you say I'm gonna release a cigar is one thing.
They
But when
didn't
you say
release a
I'm
cigar
gonna,
right away. No, 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 no,
Yeah.
no, no, no. He definitely didn't release a cigar right away.
he released it within a year from the time he left. Inside a year.
Hold on.
That means that preparation had to take place minimum 18 months.
All right,
I would
let's take a look.
think 2 to 3
let's
years.
take a look. West Tampa.
I'm guessing.
No.
Yeah,
West
yeah,
Tampa.
yeah, 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 yeah.
West Tampa Tobacco Company. Let's see when it's registered. Let me see. First, let's look at their Facebook page. We'll find out when that was created, right?
Again, I'm just throwing this out there. I don't know the facts. I don't know, but I am thinking. Okay, it's going to take. I'm thinking it's going to take 18 months for you to start your brand, because you got to have several sizes in your cigar to call it a brand, to have a line so you're able to sell.
Yeah, but it's a very different thing because didn't West Tampa Tobacco is made in Miami, so you're skipping a lot of work.
No, look, yeah, and I understand his background, his experience, his knowledge, the relationships that he's made along the way. And I'm sure he's gotten some guidance, some assistance along the way to doing this. He's worked with some very well-known, renowned blenders and stuff.
Okay.
So him being a blender himself, and I get that, I understand that, but I'm saying that if I'm going to launch a brand, and I'm going to launch it, and let's say a year, I'm going to launch it in a year. That means I have to have that cigar ready at least 2 years ago
Or
for me to produce it and have it out there in the market.
So according to this information, it says West Tampa Company has a co-founder. So is Rick Rodriguez and the co-founder is Gus Martinez. So literally, one of them can go prep all the work while the other one finish up his work.
But
And I gotta be honest with you. I don't even think there's that much of a secret. So I think that before Rick left, he will tell Drew, says, I'm leaving at the end of this year. I'm going to start my own brand. And they probably sit down, have a good talk and whatever. So it wouldn't be too big of a problem because ultimately, you know, you got to see these people in the industry. They're not going to flip face over, oh, you got to start your own brand. Because pretty much it's everybody. All right? Everybody that you can think of, like, you know, let's say, Val, if you are a cigar blender and you work in the cigar industry for that long, and all of a sudden when you leave, what do you think the next progression is? What are you got to do?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying that I understand the progression. Okay, and he has, I don't want to say he has, and is continuing to have a fantastic career in the tobacco industry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I'm saying that it's not like I'm quitting today and next year I'm going to launch something. I got to have that stuff ready to go.
Okay.
That means I had to prepare that. I am thinking, I could be wrong, but I am thinking it has to be ready at least a year in advance. I mean, look at all the turmoil you went through.
Yeah, but it's different. This is what I'm saying. It's different because if your cigar is produced in Miami and your company is in Miami,
It's going to snap.
How you doing?
if you decided to have a cigar made 2 weeks from today, you can. You know what I'm saying? Like the place that's rolling it and have it ready is right there. and you can roll. Let's say even it's only 2 people rolling your cigar, 600 cigars a day. You will have your initial inventory like that. 1 month, 2 months, you have it.
Into my fan on.
Right? You don't have to go have it ready, ship them all over. You can literally have $1 a day if you wanted to.
Okay, where's Michael Wells at? We need to run this by Michael Wells.
Right?
Where's Brandon Wells at? We need to run this by him.
Well, no, I understand, but like, you know, that's what I would think. If I'm doing this, obviously they had the blend ready long time ago.
Yes.
Right? And so they have the blend ready. They already talked to the factory, and they're like, okay, they gotta go register. They can register the company, start a company, and all that stuff, and start rolling right away. You don't need that.
Listen,
you don't go through that much trouble.
It's not. I'm not trying to knock Mr. Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. Believe me. This is no way intent of me doing it. I'm just saying that the perceptions, the preparation stages, the implementation, to get it ready, to have it ready to go and launch. And like, you know, I didn't know there was a co-founder about it until you just mentioned it. I never thought about looking it up and reading into it. Okay.
Me neither until now.
But I am just thinking, well, you know, this had to be in the works at least a year.
Well, I'm pretty sure the initial thought of this thing happening is probably at least a year. Right?
Maybe more, maybe 2 or 3 years. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know
and
what?
because it takes a lot of time to design a band, design a box, logo, and all that stuff.
All right. You know what? Snappy, get your people. Have people call his people to call me.
But
Okay.
you gotta know, if you're in the industry for that long, you're that famous, and you call all the factories to do you a favor and get it done,
Yeah.
they will do it in a lightning speed.
Yeah. Again, and I'm taking that consideration how long he's been in the business, when he started, the people he's met along the way. I'm taking all that stuff in consideration, and yeah, you can cut a lot of time
Right. So you put it together, right? If me,
having those doors open and windows open and having the keys, you know, to open those doors and get in and talk and stuff. I get that.
but that's the thing, right? If I can get it done in a year and a half, overseas, shipped over here, he can do it in 6 months. Being here, everything done here.
But okay. So I used to wonder and think, and I'll bring Luis Cuevas up, Mr. Cuevas up. He travels so much back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying, why does he have to do that when he has his father back there? But his father is doing a different part of the business, right?
Yes and no.
Yeah, well, okay, but it occurred to me that if he doesn't travel that much to get over there, to keep his finger on what's going on, to keep his pulse on what's going on down there, then he's not going to know what is happening currently, which is probably going to cause a delay or a backup on what's coming out on this end. If you don't have hands-on, you better have somebody out in Nicaragua, Dominican Republic, or wherever the heck they're made, Peru, Ecuador, wherever. You better have somebody there that you really trust. You really
I'm gonna give you my
on.
opinion on that. I'm gonna give you my opinion based on what I see when I was there. Okay, so the senior Cuevas is more laid back and is there early to keep the factory function as it should. Okay, and Lewis is like the workhorse, like the whip. He's like the whip. Okay, he makes sure that everything in the factory has a direction, right? Because he obviously doesn't roll, right? He goes there, he makes sure things are right, people are working, they have enough people, they have enough material, and they talk about blends and all that stuff. He's the whip. So you got a big boss decision maker, which talks to this whip all the time to make sure things are happening, and this whip get it done, right? And I think the main reason that Lewis had to be even in the state, to be honest with you, is number one, be with family. Number two, for Casa Cuevas. If he doesn't have to handle Casa Cuevas, he probably comes back less. You know what I'm saying? He probably don't have to be here so much. Like over here, you had to make sure you talk to the customer that's ordering more, and talk to the reps and all that stuff. Different territories, how many cigars you need, where to send it out, and all that stuff, right? But over there is operation. The operation is literally in DR. Over here is more like shipping and contracts. So when you say that he's working a different job, he's working 2 different companies, right? And the senior is really like, I'm not gonna say that senior doesn't do as much. I think the senior has kind of stepped back in decision making rather than working the work.
Well, okay, so his father is his father more on the blending aspect of it?
No.
Because if you got somebody there that's running the operation there, right?
So I don't know the everyday operation, but when I was there, I see Lewis walks around everywhere, get things checked and all that stuff, and the senior sits in the front office looking at security camera, smoking a cigar.
Well, okay, yeah, I get that because of the stage that he's in right now.
It's more of like at the moment, senior passing the torch.
Yeah, he makes sure everything works. He's not happy, he tell Lewis, and Lewis go take care of it. But he's not the direct hands anymore.
So okay,
that makes sense.
Yeah, he is. His father's more the figurehead.
Yes, his father is the,
the captain in the sense. Like he's secret captain. Like he'll go down with the ship if it needs to be, but
if he obviously when Lewis is not there, he had to handle everything, make sure that everything's fine. When Lewis comes, they talk and Lewis handle, right? It's like but I don't. When I was there, when Lewis is there, Lewis is doing everything, and I think the senior is more overseeing everything, make sure it's fine. If there's an issue, he talks to Lewis. I know that while Lewis was talking to us, they will try to look for tobacco. That I think the senior was looking for the tobacco. So more like a office type.
Okay, I know a perfect explanation. Think about it like when you see these shows like House Kitchen, and he's like Gordon.
Yeah, he's like the head chef. He checks.
He sees everything,
but he's not gonna cook.
He's not gonna comment yet until he's like he knows he needs to comment. That's what listen, idiot sandwich is fucking raw. Like, oh, okay, I'll cook it again. Then he'll just go back and he'll let other people do what they gotta do, and he's just gonna sit there.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what it is.
What's up, Martin?
Yeah, going back to whatever, I it's natural progression. I feel like right before they quit, they probably already talked to them and say, hey, I'm gonna work here for another 6 months, finish my whatever, and I'm gonna go off and start my own brand. They probably already said that, and they already have the factories because there's only so many factories. Okay, it's no secret. If somebody comes over and say, hey, I'm gonna start my own brand, I'm gonna made at your place, and then no problem, blah blah blah. So they definitely have that going on before they get off, right? But they just make sure that they don't release any information, anything about it until they are ready. Once the company's set and all that stuff, then go boom, they go. So it's not there's no news about it. It's that the news was together at once. but no one was. Everybody was surprised at the same time, not surprised. Like, what you gotta do after you get out, right? If you're a cigar maker, what do you do when you get out?
Well, yeah. I was surprised that he left.
It makes perfect sense to leave. Now, if you tell me Drew Estate still, Jonathan Drew still owns Drew Estate 100%, they probably wouldn't leave because they probably have more say in the creative part of it or where the direction is going for the company and all that stuff, right? Now, when some other one owns it, now you have less say. Now, as a cigar blender, you have less say. As a guy that sells them, you have less say, and the owner has less say. To a point where the owner is not smoking, or the face is not smoking.
Yeah.
Right? It got to that point. So I somehow had this is just speculation. Is that Drew wanted to leave for a long time? Jonathan Drew wanted to leave for a long time. However, when they sell it, he's probably a contingency. I'll stay in this company for X amount of years. And now they go off to make their own company. It's only a matter of time. You gotta hear Jonathan Drew leaves Drew Estate. Speculation. All right, speculation. I don't know who Gordon Ramsay is. Does he make cigar, idiot sandwich, mixed filler? It's definitely a mixed filler. I can tell you that.
Yeah. So he works with that one dude who works with Espinosa. That one guy who makes that particular cigar. The
Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's technically part of the cigar industry. Gordon Ramsay. He works with Guy Fieri.
By association, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. When Gordon Ramsay retired, there's gonna be like, Gordon Ramsay cigars. He just can't do it right now. As a chef, he's, he definitely not gonna go talk about cigars.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the idiot sandwich is a good cigar. Yeah, Naco sandwich versus an idiot sandwich. Which one's gonna be? We'll see in the future.
That would be an amazing combination of cigar. Like they do, Gordon Ramsay joins Espinosa, and then the knuckle sandwich and then idiot sandwich.
How weird would that be?
That would be weird. I mean, it's not the first time,
Mixed filler with a lot of stems and.
Yeah, and then you said there's a lot of stem. They're like, that's flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, cigar companies have worked with chefs in the past. Obviously, Davidoff with Chef Editions, and obviously Knuckle Sandwich with Espinosa. So it's not a far-fetched idea.
I really don't get that. It's like, if you're Davidoff, you don't go around and say, hey, you're a 3-star Michelin chef. Do you smoke cigar? Yes? Good. I'm going to hire you to go blend a cigar. It doesn't happen like that. How does that happen?
Yeah, it doesn't really correlate much. Like, I understand talent is one thing. Like, if you're going from, like, a baker and you're asking about, like, I don't know, like sweets. Like, obviously, baked goods like brownies and muffins and stuff like that. That's baked goods, but you could correlate desserts with candies and sweets. So it's like if you're asking the opinion of somebody who's a baker with the opinions of sweet candies, I get that little correlation. You're not gonna ask a baker, since you're a great Michelin star baker, work with me on this steak restaurant. What?
No, it's as far as it's like you're a baker, famous baker. Come with me, let's build this building.
True. Yeah, true.
It's like that. I mean, we all know cigar flavor, cigar notes is acquired, right? It's acquired taste. You can be the best chef in the world. If I give you a cigar today, you don't know what you're tasting.
Yeah.
Right? So you can't just go like, hey, you're 3-star Michelin, we're gonna go make a cigar. And then you're like, no problem, I can taste it. There you go, puff, I can taste all that stuff and start listening. I don't think so. So whoever they pick have to know to smoke cigars.
Yeah.
Now here's the problem. If you're known to smoke cigars, and you smoke for a while, where you can taste notes, you are biased. I don't care who you are. you're biased. All right. There are favorite
Okay.
notes that you like particularly, and there are favorite notes that you don't like particularly.
True.
Right.
Yes.
True.
Yeah,
So-
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I can
So-
agree with that.
Here's the thing, right? You put 3 people together, and to blend this thing together, and you gotta go. Not only you gotta be not biased, you gotta blend and Davidoff blend, and using the tobacco we have over here.
And you guys have to agree with each other.
You gotta all have to agree.
That's a little bit too much. There's so much overincumbence of stuff to do.
Right?
Like
So-
yes, I do like the Davidoff Chef editions. It's like
Actually, I
Sure.
smoked the most recent one.
most
Tiberius sent it to
recent-
me. It's not bad.
I had past one, so I became like that was like my main cigar for a good
But
while.
for that price, it's kind of like. I mean, you know that they had to be that price because somebody had to pay those 3 chefs,
of course.
right? But like, I feel like they can make that without the 3 chefs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
In
like
fact, I
once-
feel like this. They are this, okay? We create a blend. It's gonna be a chef edition. We're gonna go find 3 chefs that's willing to say they made it.
true.
That's where I think it actually went. And we gotta have them smoke it. And all 3 of them is gonna like it. Now, it's a lot easier to get 3 chefs to say they like it than 3 chefs to agree on a blend. Because you're telling me those 3 chefs, none of them says we should came out with a Maduro.
Yeah.
Think about that. You think all 3 chefs sat down and said, start a natural. Natural cigar, we don't need Maduro for flavor. Because all of a sudden, in that whole table, 3 chefs, not one person says, I would like some charred coffee and cocoa flavor in that cigar. Because I'm biased. I like Maduros. Not one.
Who's a
All
chef of
3.
Oliva? Those chefs deserve a raise. The 5 cigar is amazing. It's awesome,
Oh,
man.
God. Right? So if you think about that.
Man, the more you get into this, hobby, and the more you mix and match.
I
different
start to feel
brands
like
and
Martin
blends.
is not actually texting. That doesn't sound like Martin.
Maybe like what? Okay. Are you doing,
He's
voice
like
act.
AI type this.
yeah, the more you smoke cigars, the more you get into this hobby, you start to develop which notes you like
Yeah.
the most and which one you like the least. It's like Joey, he
Yeah,
overly
he hates
expresses-
leather.
He hates leather, which is again you would develop that once you're like months or years into this hobby and you're taking it very seriously. But yeah, I can see that as being biased. If they're supposed to be a quote unquote chef, they're supposed to be a little bit less.
No, you have to be biased because we have a cigar we like. And if we have a cigar that you
course.
actually like, particularly, and everybody's different, that means you are biased to a certain note.
Mhm.
Right? So everybody had to be biased. And you tell 3 chefs, Michelin star chef, obviously they don't have the same same outlook about what a good food tastes like.
Yeah,
Right.
they don't all have the same culinary training, culinary
Listen.
instincts.
Let's get back to this Michelin guy. Who the hell is Michelin?
The
The
tire,
tire company.
the tire company.
Yeah, I understand it's a tire company, but look it. I think they should have came out like instead of a Michelin star, let's give it like the Howard Johnson star.
You can, so long as Howard Johnson is willing to pay for it,
You know,
right? Howard Johnson is willing to pay for it, then you have a Howard Johnson star.
look at I heard more of Howard Johnson than I did of Michelin. Only thing I knew about Michelin was tires.
Actually, Michelin star and Michelin tire, they're the same company. So what do you want to do?
Well, I'm just saying. I never knew about a Michelin star being associated with, the restaurant industry, the food industry.
Well, I never heard of Levi's had to do with football. And now you have Levi Stadium.
Well, look at yeah. You pay the money, you can name any stadium.
Exactly. You pay the money, you can name it any star. I'm on fire today.
So look at, we could do like the soy sauce cap. Huh?
I'm not paying for
Hey,
it.
I'm just saying. You know, you get a Michelin star. You do the soy sauce cap of approval here.
Yeah, he will do that. But it's coming out of Joey's pockets.
No, it's coming out of Val's retirement. Who pays? Who names it? All right, so
I just know that I'm tired of this conversation. Is Michelin?
lame. Lame. So yeah, that's the news, I guess.
Yeah, I kind of ran off of this because we're talking about that Son.
Jason and son.
Jason and son.
I think that would be pretty cool. So our next Miami trip, we're going to visit that place. It's probably very far, but we are visiting it. How about that? And here's the thing: what I really pray is that that cigar company making the cigars is nothing like Drew Estate. That would be amazing.
So fill me in on a little bit of the context. 'Cause I joined a little bit late. So who left? And just for a fast recap.
Fast recap: Jonathan Drew went off, make a company for him and his son for cigars. Going to open a headquarters in Miami.
Okay.
And the company is called Jason and Son. Jason as in J.SANN.
So Jonathan Drew is no longer a part of Drew Estate.
That's what I'm speculating, is that it's only a matter of time that he had to leave because it will be conflict of interest to work under a cigar company while you own a cigar company.
Didn't they sell Drew Estate?
That's what I'm saying. Because if Drew Estate, he still owns it, then it wouldn't be conflict of interest. He owns it.
Okay. All right.
But the thing is that if he doesn't, it will only be a natural progression for it to leave. And what I think it is that he waited this long to do it is probably because there's a contingency on selling the Drew Estate company to Swisher Sweet. And there's a contingency said that upon selling this company, I will continue to work in this company for X amount of years.
That makes sense. I can see that.
Okay.
And probably because of that, probably,
Yeah, this
why
is
he
all
no longer
speculation. This is all guessing.
Yeah, this is all guessing. And this is I'm guessing that's probably why he's not smoking Drew Estate, because it's not his cigar anymore.
Well, no, I don't think
Because
he
that's the
stopped
thing.
smoking years ago.
Huh?
He stopped smoking years ago.
Exactly.
Maybe this has been a thing that's been rippling.
Because now he's smoking again.
In
In his picture I saw, he's smoking. On the announcement, he's smoking.
Did you see him puffing it or just holding it?
He's puffing it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun,
Okay,
dun, dun.
so there you go. Right? It makes sense. You sold the company, and they
I will continue. Yeah, makes sense.
now
Yeah.
speculation. Okay, if I sold you my cigar company, and you tell me that now we have to cheap out on our cigars in one way or another, and I go, no, we're not doing that, right? And you're like, well, we own the company, we'll tell you what to do. And then you might just say, if you do that, I'm never gonna smoke our cigar again. You'll never see me smoke a cigar.
Because that's been a talking point for, like, especially when I first came into the whole cigar hobby. I was like 1 or 2 years in, and even I felt like it was odd to see a person running a corporation but not even consuming their own product.
Yeah, either that or you work for this company, but you don't get paid extra for advertising the company. So I'm not gonna smoke it. Because if you can't smoke a cigar, I can't really see why you would go start a cigar company where you cannot taste the blend.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
Right? Obviously, his son cannot blend at this moment. He's like 5 years old.
I mean,
Okay.
he kind of could in a sense where.
Daddy,
Like,
look, brown leaf. It looks just like my Auntie Brown.
Okay, son, do your any mini miny mo's and tell me which one, either A, B, or C. A, B, or C. B, Debbie. Okay, Ecuadorian rapper. All right, you got A, B, C. Choose the filler.
If that's the case, that company is not gonna last very long.
Or maybe he could probably find a blend that's like
I'm
the
just
best in the
saying.
world.
I'm just saying. It sounds very dangerous.
It could be a protege. Who knows? Or again, I could just be a child prodigy. So, Martin.
Hey, you guys ever
Wait
had
a
that
minute. No, wait a minute.
Olivia number 5?
Wait a minute, Martin. You got your cutter? You got your
No, you
cutter?
cut me off. You cut me off, Val.
Yeah, I know I did. So what? You got your cutter? Huh? Look in that back seat. Might be a couple
I
of
don't
them
know.
back there.
I don't know yet.
Do you actually like the Oliva number 5?
Olivia number 5.
The Olivia number 5.
Olivia. Oh, I thought it was Oliva. Oh.
It's a great
I think it was
cigar.
blended by Melania.
Melanio. Okay.
Yeah. Famous. Just saying.
Oh, keep an eye out for that.
It's better than the Mambo number 5.
No. Nothing beats Mambo number 5. I'm sorry.
Melania, isn't she
In real
MCG?
life.
Isn't Melania part of the MCGA?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, make cigars great again.
Oh.
There
I
you
thought it
go.
was part of Marvel Universe. I couldn't tell.
You might be right, Val.
That was awesome.
Oh my god. Yeah, so that's the news today. I mean, I really thought at first it was gonna be like a collaboration because he was smoking a different cigar. Now I get why, because he will smoke any cigar, just not True Estate.
What? What I miss?
So,
This is all speculation.
Yeah, today is a speculation.
All speculatory.
one for LFD today. 'Cause
See,
I'm
Rick,
not-
you missed it. I was showing the mini bowl, the little Andalusian bowl,
Oh,
and you
The
smoking the
cat,
bowl, but you didn't
the
see it.
cat, the Andalusian cat.
The Andalusian calf. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
We renamed it. We can do that here.
yeah, I pulled this bad boy out because I'm not a football person. I don't follow the sports.
Oh,
I'm
God, don't
Team
start,
Val.
Val.
I'm Team Val, so I support whatever Val supports. So since his team won, I'm celebrating with him with a bull.
Oh, I celebrated Val's win by eating celery today. It was totally green.
Outstanding.
What's the thought,
Outstanding.
Val?
This is the only super green cigar I have.
Even Martin looks green today.
Oh, God, I am wearing green. Olive. I'm wearing olive.
Come to the dark side.
This is the Seahawk Live today.
Oh no, we're not gonna go there. We gotta go very, very, very minimalistic. Okay, the Hawks won. Congratulations. The end. Hawks won. Congratulations. The end.
As you can see, I have taken down my banner.
Yes.
Okay.
The season's over.
Football
Mhm.
season is over. The banner will not come up until I might put it up on draft day, and I'll put it up at start of the preseason.
Let me tell you guys the news. So
The
I
good news-
messaged the manufacturer about the 3 cigar holder, the 3-finger cigar holder.
Okay.
Oh,
That
okay.
everybody's asking about.
I want 4. I want 4 fingers.
No, 3.
4.
Boy, you bring the
I
freaking
need
case.
4.
That's what she said.
4
wants
fingers
4
and a
fingers.
thumb. Make it
Ooh.
4 fingers and a thumb.
Wow.
Damn,
Wow.
how loose.
That went
That's
very
called
far.
a fist. That's called a
Alright.
fist.
So I think
There's a term for that too.
based on what I'm asking for is probably too crazy. So they have not responded to my message and my follow-up message.
Look at. It could be.
Probably can't see it.
Look at.
I was cracked.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Did you drop it?
Hold on, guys. Let me answer this.
I don't think so.
Did
I just took it out of the cellophane.
the cellophane?
Wow.
It was cracked a little bit, and then once I lit it, it just split.
You split. Okay.
Is temperatures going back to normal over there in Texas now?
We're
Hey, wait, there was
65,
Martin?
70 for the past couple days.
Look,
Okay.
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Snaps.
Mm-hmm.
There is no normal temperature in Texas, okay? So let's okay, because it could be
That's true.
20 degrees last week, and this week it could be in the 80s, okay?
Yeah, we're
not
in
like-
spring right now, and
Yeah.
then we'll be in another round of winter, and then we'll be in pre-spring, and then might have summer, might not.
So
Well, I'm just saying Texas has a little bit more consistency compared to like Jersey or this East Coast area where it goes from -20 to them today hit I think 48.
oh, that's nice. Yeah, that's
Then-
yeah. Like for me today, I was in the 40s today.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah, we're-
are in the 30s today, at 30, 32.
Right now we're at 35, but we're gonna get 50s after this weekend. But again, we
Yeah,
we
I
just
mean-
left the negative 20s, -30s, or negative 20s and 10s.
We'll be in the 80s on Saturday.
You see what I mean? I mean, look, in Texas, it doesn't matter what the weatherman says. And not not even 50.
Whatever the damn groundhog says, fucking groundhog.
Man, they need to kill that goddamn thing.
Yeah, that's
I
what's
agree.
bacon.
I agree. I vote for that. I will vote for that. If there's gotta be a interstate United States vote on killing all and eradicate all groundhogs,
Groundhogs?
I'll vote for it.
They need to get rid of the groundhog, like they need to get rid of the daylight savings time.
Amen.
Man, they've been talking about that for years. It's not going to go away. It's got to the point where in my state, in Illinois, because they brought it up again, changing the time zones.
Mhm.
Well, if Missouri changes their time zone and Iowa changes their time zone and Indiana changes their time zone, yeah, then we'll change ours too.
How about just don't have like that? Like, just stay with one thing. Don't have daylight savings. Don't go crazy things. There are plenty of countries don't have like, that kind of stuff. Let's just do normal stuff.
Just whatever it is, just leave it the way it is.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, get rid of the stuff that don't make sense.
I mean,
So yeah, we use inches. The rest of the world is centimeters or meters.
Okay. I'm okay with inches.
That's what she said.
Right? I mean, hey, 3 inches sounds a lot better than 3 centimeters. All right? So I'm okay with inches.
But 8 centimeters sounds better than 3 inches.
I mean, how many centimeters are in an inch? So
I think there's like
it does sound better.
I think there's like either 1 and like 1.78 centimeters to 1 inch or 2.13, something like that.
You have a computer in front of you.
I have a cigar in my hand. I'm lazy. All right, fine.
Hold on, I can't see you guys.
well, have Joey
Dang.
do it. Joey, get on there.
Joey,
What?
Help us out.
2.5
Joey,
centimeters an inch.
2.5.
Joey's a
2.5.
troubleshooter.
2.5 and change. 2.5 something.
So
Okay,
3
let me-
times
let me
2.5. So yes, 7. So 3 inches is 7.6 centimeters. So yeah, if you say, oh yeah, I'm 8 centimeters. It's better saying that than saying, I'm 3 inches.
No, I'd rather say 3 inch because it's a quarter of a feet. No. So I don't know. Okay, measurement. Let's not mess around with measurement. Okay, if you use you're
You would-
used
you
to
would-
use
you
your
would break-
yards. You're
Yeah,
used
you
to
would
use your
break the whole country down
inches
with
and
that.
foot. Just do that.
Yeah, if you overnight installed, that measuring system, removing yards and this with all the, the other things, this whole country would just go down. It's like, okay, I need to do a contracting job. I need 7 meters of this. Like what? And I need to
I don't
drive
know if you ever tried
40
to buy a
kilometers
furniture.
this direction.
I don't know if you ever buy a furniture. I hate it when I read a furniture. This thing is 375 centimeter wide, and then dude,
Mhm.
just,
Like an IKEA.
can we use a smaller number? Just let me. Well, okay, you can't say it's like 3 feet tall, 3 feet long, 4 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
You had to dip 300 something. What the hell? What the hell is that? I don't like. I came from a country that used centimeter and all that shit, and I hated it. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. What the hell? Sorry, guys.
Mhm.
Messages. Oh, my Flexio has been shipped.
That's a flex.
Oh, Flexio. The sealants.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a buddy that went to Canada. And
Wait a minute.
Mhm.
My Trojans have been shipped.
Okay. Yeah, a buddy of mine went to Canada, and the highway really humbled him because he's used to miles per hour. The further he got into
Oh.
Canada, it's converted
Kilometers?
into kilometers. He's like, how fast do I go? What is 80? What is 60? Is this?
But wait a minute. Don't
You know,
Martin,
your car tells
doesn't the car gauges now automatically have both miles
This
and
was years
kilometers?
ago.
Oh wait! Hold on. The car's gauge always had both.
Yes.
He probably did it. I don't know, but he didn't know.
How do you not know? You always know. Like, come on, 100
Well,
kilometer is 60-ish. It's always on the same gauge
80
cost.
kilometers is
But-
50 miles.
Well, wait, but he's probably used to just driving at the MPH and not even thinking or looking at the kilometers. That's probably what happened.
I mean,
Yeah,
he
Focused
was,
on the MPH and ignoring the kilometers.
Wait. Who's driving where? Hold on. It's very important.
MPH.
Where are they driving?
they're driving in Canada. They're American. They're from New Jersey.
Okay. So if they drive up to Canada, they don't know the signs for kilometer.
Well, it's a good
Right.
thing they don't drive on the left-hand side either in Canada, so otherwise he'd really
Yeah.
be in trouble.
Because if you buy a car in Japan, in the US, the bigger number is what we follow, right? The bigger number,
Mhm.
the
Right.
fonts are bigger.
Yeah.
In Japan, the kilometer are bigger.
Right.
Oh. Okay.
So
Yeah,
you
that
can't,
makes
you can't screw that up.
sense. That makes sense.
My,
You
my
can't
buddy
screw
was
that up.
my buddy was a little bit of an idiot too. So if it's on the dashboard, then I can understand that. He's just an idiot. He didn't want to look at his dashboard correctly.
But
It would have surprised me.
you would think so because like the rest of the world use kilometer. We're the only one that still use mile. So,
Yeah.
which I don't understand why use kilometers. When you're driving in a country with kilometers, gas is more expensive.
Or Fahrenheit compared to Celsius.
We talk about that. Okay, Celsius does not make sense. Celsius does not make sense because it's not progressively hotter. Right? Nobody care about this minus 31 divided by like half.
Whatever the equation is.
It was like roughly half. So minus 31 and then roughly half. That's what you get. Right? I don't want to go to a place where like, oh my God, it's 20 degrees, so hot. 20 degrees, so hot. I was like 20 degrees. Have you seen 20 degrees? I'll show you 20 degrees. Come over to my place. I'll show you 20 degrees. Oh, by the way, I got yelled at the other day. Somebody posted a video of them shoveling snow. And that snow is like, ain't much. Ain't. Okay? They were using a, I don't know if you guys seen that when you wash the floor, you have the squeegee for the floor.
Yeah.
They were cleaning their sidewalk with the squeegee. And that cleans it off. That's how much snow they have. Right? So I comment on it. I say, you call that snow? We call that dust here.
Yeah. I use a push broom if I got a half inch or less.
Right? So from that, I got yelled at. They're like, you guys from the Northeast, you know, it's like if like everybody's gotta get the same amount of snow or it's condescending. I was like, I wasn't trying to be condescending, but that really isn't snow. That's like a dust. If you clean it off with the squeegee, that's not really snow. I probably can go to a movie theater, get a slushie, it has more snow than that. So I got yelled for that. We were going to use the metric system for weight and measure thanks for pirate kidnapping and holding the guy from overseas who's bringing the standard scales and rulers over there. So we make our own. Yes. And now we're all used to it. Won't give it up. But it works though. If it works, it works. If it works. I'm telling you, when I first came to America, I was like, why do we do stupid thing like increments of 12? Right? The whole world uses centimeter and all that stuff because it's increment of 10.
10.
We use increment of 12. All right? But if you think about it, if you're going to frame your house right now, using centimeter will be very annoying. Imagine calculating your math, a 10-foot wall, and you gotta gap it out. Now you have like, you know, it's not like, hey, a quarter of an inch and that, you know, you won't be able to calculate that anymore.
It's like my buddies from the UK, but when they talk about their weight, like, oh, went to the doctor. Let's say I'm 3 stones.
How about this? Let's talk about in terms of, hold on. Let's talk about in terms of cigars. Why do you think everywhere else in the world, Cuban cigar especially, said this is size number 3, size number 2, size number 5?
Because they're using their hands and their feet.
Centimeters, right?
Because using centimeter would be annoying, but we could. Hey, 6 by 52, done.
True.
Right? What is 6 inches to cm? Let me come blah 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 blah. Let me do that.
15.24.
Yeah. That's not even a quarter. That's 1.01 short of a quarter.
That's a mouthful too. I'm just smoking a cigar at 15.24 of by 50.
And they don't use ring gauge, so even better.
Yeah.
Right? For us, it works. It's a whole number calculation for your cigars.
Yeah, you know what? It sounds like some guys are in a bar drinking and they're smoking cigars. Hey, what? Yeah, you know what? No, we're not gonna call it this. Let's call it by gauge. Okay.
No, but gauge makes perfect sense because it's it's like a tubular thing. So ring gauge, it's like a ring.
Yeah.
What size hole can this fit into perfectly? Ring gauge.
That's what he
I
said.
know, Rick. Don't go that way. Turn around, son.
Rick's on automatic.
Yes, ring gauge
right.
can be converted to metric system. Yes, but it wouldn't be a nice number. It wouldn't be a nice number. You wouldn't roll off your mouth and go like, hey, 6 by 52, 6 by 50. You wouldn't. Okay, it wouldn't. That's why some measuring systems just work for certain things. Some measuring systems don't. Imagine having to convert the entire metric system. Now you got to change football.
True. So saying like 10 yards, 50 yards. Like I said, 80 meters, 4 meters, 5 meters.
Right? Now, changing from yards to meters could be the difference between a winning game for the Seahawks or a losing game for the Seahawks.
Yeah, no, can't do it.
Exactly. It's not a wrong number. Well, no. For us, when we say it, it's a wrong number. Right? There's no decimals. Right? How easy is to say a quarter of an inch? Eighth of an inch. Great. Love it.
Well, if you ever notice, like on the SKU labels, some brands will put down 4 3/4 X. Some brands will put down 4.75 X. Just do one or the other. Either make it do the decimal or do the quarter or the fraction number. Don't do both.
But sometimes it doesn't fall specifically onto that fraction number. Right?
Well,
Here's the thing about the label is that I can put whatever I want on the label. The label is not decided by the companies. The label is decided by whoever called them to make it. So when I designed the label for Shadow Smoke's Legion cigar, it was me get the information, all that stuff, including the barcode, which you had to go register yourself.
What?
you have to register a barcode?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a universal barcode, so you cannot have a same barcode at any other product.
Wow.
So you have to get a barcode that's not registered for any other product and put it as your product.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think that's what UPC stands for. Universal. What was it? Universal Product Code.
And
It
I
works
can
for
tell
me.
you, I specifically remember this. I was in DR after talking to Lewis, get back, sitting on the bed, registering that around 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning. I registered the barcode in the middle of the night.
Wow.
Right after Lewis told me that I had to get that done, I got it done the same night. So once you have that, you find the printer that prints labels, the people that prints labels, and you got to give them all that information, the barcode number, the whatever information you want to put on there, what elements you want on the, you can do whatever you want on it. And then they send you a sample, you look at it, it was fine, and you print. So if they decide to put 5 point something, it's because the person who's printing it, who's giving that information, does not know how to type 1/4 or something like that. Or they just copy off the spec sheet. And sometimes the spec sheet don't have those numbers like that. So that's what it is. Everything is manual work in a cigar. Everything. The labels, the band, the words, the designs, everything is manual. Like, the person who's making it have to take care of all that shit.
That manual guy works hard.
That's why Emmanuel is doing it. I'm telling you, Mexican people work hard. Right, so that's why you have to, everything had to be done. So I mean, obviously, if you're making multiple cigars, you have a worksheet and just send it over. But as the first time, there's a lot of information to organize. Like, all right, this is for this, that's for that. And then lastly, the part, like the hardest part, like I say, is to get everything into one location. Right? One location. Gotta get the band to the factory. Get a box to the factory. Cigar at the factory. And what else? Any other thing that in the box? Factory. Container? Factory. Everything get there. And they don't start working on your cigar until everything's there.
Are you talking about the cello and the ribbons too?
The cello and ribbons, the factory already have. So you don't have to worry about those. Obviously, that's, if anything, they have those. All right. The ribbon they have. Because they have different size ribbons for the, when they box it, they gotta put 2 with the ribbon so it's easier to take it out.
Yeah.
It's already, they have those.
To get that first 1 or 2 cigarettes. Yeah.
Yeah. So they have those. But like everything else is you. Band had to get there. Label had to get there. Box had to get there. Container, all that stuff. All have to be there. Now you know. It's a logistic nightmare. And this is why I say, if your company's in Miami, the factory's in Miami, everything's so easy. Why? Because everything in the States is easy to ship. And half the companies that I can name for those things are in Miami.
True.
Yep.
Label, printer, and all that stuff, all in Miami. And you know how easy to get box shipped from China to Miami?
Yeah, they have the piers right there.
Yeah.
Dock is right there.
Here's the thing. If I can get humidor made and sent to my house, I can ship it to Miami, no problem. Directly, right? But if you think about how hard it is to ship to DR, good luck. Good luck. Why do you think we make the box in DR? It's because there's no way to ship there. So now you know. Because if I had that choice in the very beginning where I can get anything shipped to DR at a specific address with no problem, I will have sourced that. I will have sourced it differently. But it's so hard to ship that avoiding the risk and delay, that's the only way. So now that I think back, it's magical. It's like absolutely miracle that we can finish in that quick. But like I say, if I can finish that quick, Mr. Rodriguez can probably did it half the time, if not less. Right? If he had a partner, so the partner can literally get all the box and all that stuff done and shipped to a factory beforehand. And once all that is done, he leaves the company and the cigar is being rolled. Yeah, it doesn't take that long. And I would say, because of the cigar just set minimum of 3 months, it's about 6 months. He probably prepped everything, got it ready 6 months beforehand. Because you wouldn't want to make cigar and let it sit there for a whole year.
Why not?
Because you don't know what's going to happen.
Age.
Well, you need storage, number one. So there's storage. Right? You have storage, you have to deal with to put those things. Some state, I don't know if Miami has it, has inventory tax. The longer you have on the inventory, the more you pay tax on it.
Oh.
I mean, they do that with cars here in Texas.
There's an inventory tax for Texas.
Yes.
So you wouldn't want to put it too long. You want to get in and sell it. Right? So I don't think they will prep it for that long. It's possible they would, but if it's me, I wouldn't. Because if I had the factory here, I can produce as much as one as I go. And I know even after you release it, like PCA, right? You announce it, you don't have to release it for another few months. Right? You don't have to release it. So I can, I can delay, I can do that. I wouldn't want to make too much. So I would like to find out how much my expected amount is, and I go make that expected amount. Right? Because I make it now, and and next year I have to make next year's version. If I make too much of this year's version, then I don't have a lot of room for next year's stuff. So he had the white band, he had the black band, and then the year after I had the red band. So if he prep a lot of those, I always gotta work on that.
Well, this is a good time to come out with a Seahawk green band. I'll tell you that.
Saying. I'm surprised you don't like the Grand Habano one where they have a green band one.
I've smoked them before. Yeah, they're Grand Habano's okay, not outstanding to me.
Grand Habano is not supposed to be like premium. So
Yeah, I mean,
now Val, let me ask you a question, right? If next week they announced a Seahawk
yes,
champion cigar,
yes,
limited edition,
yes,
$30,000 a box, would you buy it?
no, no,
$10,000 box, would you buy it?
no.
What would be the maximum amount that you're willing to pay for a box of Seahawk signed limited edition cigar?
$1,000.
You only pay $1,000 for a signed
Yep.
box?
Yep.
1,000 sounds
Signed,
Look
fair.
at that's a lot of money to me. So yeah, no,
but signed.
no.
Joey says $350.
Yep.
350.
350.
Signed.
No.
Just think about how each signed signature is worth.
Okay, so here's the thing about the signatures. If it's going to be a box that is signed, it has to be signed by the entire team in order for that. Otherwise, it has to be signed by impact players.
No, it's signed by entire team.
Yeah, no, I'm still no. No.
How about it includes a ticket to go hang out with the players? They'll sign it in front of you with photos.
I mean, I get that, but no.
See, Seahawk, you guys are only worth 1,000.
Damn.
I mean, I know it's a lot of money, right? But like Val, if you think about it, right? If you go out to buy a Seahawk winter jacket, leather winter jacket, how much would that cost you? Authorized.
Well, I have several of them actually, but the most I've ever paid for a leather jacket was $450.
So you're only willing to put just about 2 jackets for the box of cigar with signature on it.
Yeah.
Wow. All right,
Yeah.
Rick.
Okay.
If next week they announced a signed box of Metal Solid Gear cigar, signed by the creator himself, addressed it to your name.
So Hideo Kojima makes a cigar box and signs it, and just for me,
Yes.
$10.
Wow, that's how much it's worth?
Well, look at
I was
here's,
spend a couple
here's,
$100. That's spend a couple hundred, or
Look
you
at-
know, I'm
here-
not past
here-
that 1,000 mark.
here's the thing. Here's the thing about the signatures, Tony. If you get it signed, personalized to a person, it decreases the value.
Yes, but he's there to collect it. He's not going to look into sell it. So how much will he pay for it?
Well,
It's a
wait.
different story.
Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. And you know, him as being a collector is but when he's not here anymore, it is no longer a collector item for whoever owns it after that.
No.
Now
If
it's my
I got a
kids.
collector's item and had a sign, if my song sells it after I die, I'll come back as a ghost and smack him in the face.
You know what? I've said that to some family members. If you ever sell this, I'm gonna come back and haunt you.
Exactly.
I have done
So
that.
to me, that has more value than a sign box that nobody even know that's how you get it. Nobody even know. Like, you know, you could go online and find signed stuff and buy it and put it on the thing. It's not part of your history. It's not part of your memory.
True.
But look I have some signed items, and the signed items that I have pictures with that person signing that item for me with that person.
Mhm.
That's my prominence of it.
But that picture only exists as you know where it is. When the two items separate.
Now you got that. That's true. That's true. But that's why you keep it as a single unit.
Yeah.
Now, when somebody's selling that, no.
Well, that is very true too, because I can imagine that. You know what? I'm gonna sell my dad's Wheaties box signed by Steve Largent, but I'm gonna keep the picture because he's in the picture with Steve Largent as he's signing the box.
Okay.
Now, the only way to get that authenticated, that it was signed by that player, is that you have to send it to a highly reputable, recognized authentication.
Which they'll
company.
compare signatures. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right? But like again, if this separated, you don't know.
yeah.
I think the address to a person is very important for me, at least, because I keep things myself. I don't sell them. I keep them, and each one is a memory. So when they're addressed to me, it makes a difference, right?
Well,
And-
it makes it personalized.
right.
Yeah.
And then that become part of a history that you went through. For you, your situation, that photo is your history, but that box no longer is. He signed the box. It's like, I would like, let's say, like, okay, if you went to dinner with Michael Jordan,
Yeah,
he signs the plate. The plate has his signature, Michael Jordan, that you have dinner with. You got a picture with him right next to that plate. That picture is your memory, but that plate is nothing but plate with signature. Because in order to link this whole thing together, that picture is a must.
Mhm.
Without that picture, this never happened. It could be a plate that he signed anytime.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if he says on that plate, to Val, my great friend who's good at picking up chicks, and signed, even without picture, you can make up any story for that. It happened. You can say, me and Jordan went to Epstein, pick up chicks, he signed this. You can say whatever you want. That has happened.
so let me tell you a story. I had a football helmet. It was a Chicago Bears helmet signed by some well-known Chicago Bears. Some Bears that I'll mention a couple of names. Dip Buck signed it, Ronnie Bull signed it, and some other past members signed it, along with some of the 85 Super Bowl champion Bears that signed that helmet.
Okay.
Now, that helmet no longer exists. The
break
helmet
it?
exists. The helmet exists.
The signature no longer exists?
The signatures no longer exist.
Did you wash it off?
I did not.
Fade it?
Did not.
The signature no longer exists. Did it dry erase marker?
Nope. It was a permanent marker.
You paint
But
over it?
but my beloved mother-in-law wanted to clean it, make it nice and shiny and sparkly for me, get the dust off it. Got some Windex to it. Got most of the signatures off. Then she got some other cleaner, and she got them all off.
Wow.
And I'm talking about signatures that had Walter Payton was on that helmet, Dip Buckus, Ronnie Bull, Brian Bashnagel, Kevin Butler.
I know we have statute of limitations, so it's like, is she still with us?
Now I know why. Now I know the true reason why Val is a Seahawks fan now.
And no. I mean, I got that. I didn't get that helmet for me. I was that helmet. I had several of them. I had one, two. I had three helmets.
Okay.
I gave one to my father. I gave one to my father-in-law because they were both Bear fans. Okay. And I got one. I got one just because to have one.
Okay.
I was always a Seahawk fan, though. Okay, but my helmet is the one that suffered.
Yeah. I mean, Val, if I were you, if I had a helmet full of people that I love signed it, and my wife decided to Windex the crap out of it and
Your
erase that
mother-in-law.
part of it, number one, I will have to go, man, I should have clear coat that shit so it'll never come off.
Well,
Number two, I will pretend I never liked the team and never talk about that team again, so I don't have to get angry at my wife.
no, it was my fault. It was my fault because I did not have it in a proper display case.
But it's signatures, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I will be like, Mom, what part of an autograph do you not understand?
She just did not understand the significance of that.
Or she just didn't know it'll come off.
Well, I mean, she made sure it was clean.
Or she already wiped a few. So if you like, okay, so you got a helmet, you pss, 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 and you're like, oh, I just want to clean this, and then the name disappear. You're like, right? What's the next natural progression? Clean the whole thing. Signature never existed.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you
my
never
God.
know. You don't know it's coming off until that Windex went up there and wiped it off. Val, this is what you should do. You should definitely sue the permanent marker company.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I should have.
True.
It's not permanent.
It's not permanent. It's not permanent.
I would have become a villain that day. I would have just been an evil villain.
Yeah, I can't. I can't. Yeah.
I would have got my cat. Would have sat behind a office desk with my cigar and just like, yo, Vinny, I need you to do something for me real quick.
I don't have anything currently that I own has a signature on a shiny surface. If I do, I will go and clear coat that thing layers after layers so that it will never come off.
I mean, I have my thing in the casing, and I have a signed poster that's also in a sleeve, like a plastic sleeve.
Yeah. Fortunately, I think out of our boxes, cigar boxes are signed at wood surface, so they actually seep in, so they don't really go off. But then again, my wife would never touch anything that I own that has autograph on it at all. She
Mhm.
won't even pick it up.
Yep. Same as my wife.
Right? She will see, oh, autograph. Two things she won't touch. And one of them she learned the hard way. One is autograph items. Two is any of my model kit. She will not
Oh
touch.
yeah. Random
Because
stuff,
she
yeah.
had one time dropped one of them. Broke the parts.
Ah.
In
Yep.
order to
okay, it's
replace
o-
that part.
That's okay, honey. You can get another one and put it back and build a new one.
I literally had to buy another one, get the part off, put it on there.
You used a new
Yeah,
new
I use
model
a brand new box for one
scavenge
part.
it? To scavenge for one part?
One part. I bought a brand new one just for the antenna fin. That tiny. One part.
Wow.
Yep.
Yep.
And then Chris Brown would have been my favorite artist that day.
I bought a brand new one. Now, the second time, I was lucky. The second time wasn't she broke it. I dropped it myself.
Yeah,
because
but you can blame her.
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. So I actually contacted the whole the corporate, and I got a replacement part from the corporate, and that replacement part cost more than the kit itself.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I had to ship from Japan. That small part, ship from Japan, tiny capsule with the part in there. Cost more than the whole entire thing itself. However, it was a limited edition kit, so I can't get another one to replace it. And just as precaution, I went back to the company again. I bought 4 more of that same part.
That's a little overkill there, buddy.
Because I know I'm probably gonna drop it again. And I don't want to go through the same process to find somebody that willing to say, okay, we'll send you a part. So yeah,
So Quakes.
that's what's going on with that. I mean, like, here's the thing: when your loved one destroys something that you love, what you gotta do? What you do? Can't do much about it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Val, have you ever yelled at your wife for her breaking something that you like a lot?
Yes.
You
Yes.
have?
Oh, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
No, I definitely got annoying. I definitely like, why do you do that? I told you not to. Come on. And then I go through the frustration of trying to repair it. And that's pretty much all you can do. The funniest thing that my wife ever say when she gave me something that I love.
She pulled the
she said-
Urkel on you.
Huh?
She pulled the Urkel on you.
No, she doesn't. She admit her fault. She admits her fault. She admits her fault. But the funniest thing she say is, I'll buy you another one.
Yeah, and then she said, okay, Tony, let me have the card.
I was like, how is that any different than me going to get another one? Yeah, so from there, she learned not to touch my stuff. Like even my alcohol, like when I buy the alcohol, I come back to lay it on the floor. And that will be on that same spot for 3 months. Until I remember to bring it downstairs.
I had a Seahawks plate set.
What's the place?
Plate. It had the plate, the saucer,
Oh,
the
plates.
cup,
Okay.
a plate set. Okay. And I said, I mean, don't touch my Seahawks stuff. That I don't care what else you can touch in. Don't touch my Seahawks stuff.
Okay.
And she did touch it, and she broke my cup.
Ooh.
Okay, can't replace it. Can't find it. You get those limited editions.
Mm-hmm.
When they say limited, I mean they're limited. Yeah.
My wife will make sure that she pretends she doesn't know. Like we have a lot of Legion cups, so you'll think that of everybody, I had the most rock glass, right? They tend to disappear. So like, you know, whenever I'm looking for a cup to drink, I'm like, honey, where is my Legion cup? I'm gonna drink some whiskey. I don't know. It should be where you put it. And where you put it is not there. Obviously, I put it on the table. It's where it is. So I went through obviously boxes and boxes of cups. And I was like, honey, why is it the cup always disappear? Like this house is not that big. I can't possibly find a stash of a cup that's washed anywhere. So how many did you broke? Like, just be honest. How many did you break? It's like, I didn't break any. And we have spoons, tiny spoons. All right, very, very small spoons. You get from IKEA. Small spoons, stirring spoon. I swear to God, I bought probably 100 of those. I have 4 left in the house. So I asked, where is all the spoons? She's like, I don't know. They just disappear. You're saying that, like, you know, over 50 spoons has disappeared. She's like, yeah, and then maybe 10 or so the food processor thing might have ate it.
The garbage disposal?
Yes. I was like, would you at least tell me every time you throw one away so I could keep account how many we need? Because when you start looking for them, you're like, where are those things? Oh. So, according to her, somewhere in this house should have a stash of 20 cups. Somewhere. That I can never find. I was like, it's okay if you tell me. You know, I can replace those. But what I cannot replace is I don't know, we don't have a cup. Now I had to find something else to drink with. That's how my wife does it. She'll lose anything that she doesn't want me to know. If she doesn't want me to know it's broken and I didn't catch her on the spot, it disappeared.
It's gone. It's
I don't know. It should be there. I don't know. We have plate that disappears, cups disappear, spoon disappear, chopstick magically disappear, chopsticks. So this is the funny part. I have metal silverware at home. I use plastic forks at home. All right. Most people, if you have silverware, you use your silverware, right? I use plastic. Why? Because you never have to wash it. If you don't wash it, it doesn't disappear.
Yep, just throw it away.
I realize that if you wash it, it's gonna disappear. So the best way to do it is not wash it. Because I don't want those things to disappear. So a lot of my silverware are from my wedding. They are part of a wedding gift. So I don't want them to disappear. So I start using plastic forks. How sad. That's like having the whole entire cabinet of plates that you never use.
Yep.
That's me. But I actually like plastic forks. It's actually nice.
I don't mind it.
Yeah.
What bothers me is those like really flexible plastic forks that you can't pick up shit. You're like, you poke, it bends.
Yep.
I hate those.
Yep.
I hate those. But hey, they should come out with the instant one-time use cigar pick.
We should do that.
Wouldn't that be nice? Instant cigar pick, you use it, when you're done, just throw the whole thing away.
Yep.
That sounds like a great idea. Now I'm gonna go find a plastic company to make those.
Yeah, then it's gonna melt inside your cigar.
You know, if you made out of, you know, they make those vegetable made out of vegetable pectin stuff. They're biodegradable. We should make it out of cedar.
And it's gonna burn your fingertips.
Why would it burn your fingertip?
The cedar is gonna catch, isn't it?
But where do you poke the pick? You don't poke it where the fire is. You poke it on the back.
If it starts getting to the okay, yeah, I guess sure.
After you're done, you can even use it to relight another cigar. That is a great idea. That is a great idea. Kickstarter, everybody, Kickstarter.
I think that's a chopstick, Tony.
I don't think anybody made chopstick out of cedar wood, is it?
I don't know.
Here's the thing: when you no longer smoke, let's say one day you no longer smoke, and you have a whole box of that left, you can just spray it around your yard, keep the bugs away. Multi-use, biodegradable, good for the earth. California, come on. Kickstarter. Kickstarter. All right. All right. So, smoke together March 1st. It's got to be CAO cigar.
Cow?
Cow.
Cow.
Cow. All right. CAO cigar. Okay. Bring your CAO cigar. Smoke together March 1st, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Sunday. Now, Rick, if you mark your day right now, you might be able to make it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
CO. Now, Val, if you had to bring a CO, what would you bring?
A Zocalo.
A Zocalo?
Zocalo. Zocalo. Zocalo.
It's a Mexican tobacco cigar.
Ah, okay. I thought I was like half sure that Val was gonna say, I'm gonna bring an Amazon basin.
That's the only CEOs I own at the moment, just Basins.
You don't have any what's that thing called?
It's got a 7 by 70 flathead. I'm not smoking that. I got
What is
an
that
8
thing
by 80.
called? The one that's based on engines. 6 by 60 flathead. Yeah.
The flatheads.
Yeah.
I have the 8 by 80 and the 7 by 70. I'm not smoking that.
Didn't they come up with a new one?
I don't know.
I think they did. I can't remember the name of it though.
Came up with a new one.
Sir Block or something like that. I don't know.
To this day, I think I still have not smoked any flathead.
What?
Yeah.
Not even a 6x60?
No, I haven't. I just never smoked it.
Fuck. Well, now you
Dang
got to race
it.
it.
I
Get
feel
liquor
like
or
I'm
something.
looking at that cigar, and I know that a lot of people smoke that cigar, but somehow I feel like if I smoke that cigar, I'm gonna feel sick.
Licorice and leather in that cigar.
Not my favorite note.
Has anybody ever had the V23? Is that good, or the V21?
I have.
Okay.
I didn't like it. I did not like that one. The V, whatever it is.
I'm looking at for acquisition. I'm trying to see what variations they have.
For CAO?
I haven't smoked much CEOs.
Me neither.
It's just the Basins.
Really?
Me neither.
Yeah.
You guys are lame. I smoked a lot of them.
It
Yeah.
just never grabbed me.
Yeah. Never hit my visual senses and like, oh, I'll pick that up.
You know, especially I was never a like hot rod engine guy.
I mean,
Just like I don't go pick up any cigar that has to do with like fishing rods and stuff, like fishing.
I even did a CAO World Series where you have the Brasilia Gold, the Italia, the American, and something else. Italy, Brazil,
Yeah,
America,
you had Nicaragua, you
Colombia. Or no,
Sol,
Colombian.
Osa, Sol, Zacolo.
You see, you notice Japan is not in there. Japan is not in there, so that's a problem.
For those who smoke CEOs, suggestions, what would be?
I've smoked the flatheads. I've smoked that Zocalo. I've smoked the Amazon basins.
I mean, I have an extra 2025 basin.
Do you see airplane tracking video of all the private jet flying in San Francisco Sunday evening? No, I did not. What is that about? Just to answer Joey, I have no idea what you're talking about. Airplane tracking video of all the private jet flying out of San Francisco Sunday evening. I have not. I have no idea what that's about. And hi, Quake.
Quakes has been on.
Yeah, but I'm here's the thing. Like right in front of me, chat is over here, and you guys are over here, and other chat is over here. So like when I'm focused here, I don't see here sometimes.
Yep, I know exactly how you feel. That's me every single time I stream.
Sometimes when you're like talking about something, you get tunnel vision,
Yep.
and you just not looking at the chat.
Yeah, that's why when I do my gaming stuff, I usually have a buddy on with me, so they can read my chat as I'm gaming.
Yeah,
I kind of use them.
Sometimes I just don't see it. Like if the chat is moving a lot, then I'll see it because I'll see things moving. But it's moving a little bit, I don't see it. Yeah. So that's the announcement there. CAO March 1st. If you have some cool CAO, bring cool CAO because I don't know what other cool CAO is out there. I really don't pay that much attention to CAO cigars. And I think like whenever I see a CAO news, it has to do with the flatheads. It doesn't really do anything. So either Amazon basin or flathead.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen anything that's particularly different that it's gonna catch my attention.
I mean, they do have a lot of cigars out.
They probably do, but I can't remember the last time I go out there and smoke some cigar where a friend is smoking a CAO that's not basin or flathead. Yeah, I can't remember a time. So there we have that.
Remember the time.
No, oh, you know what I found out? Talking about
What?
Michael Jackson real quick. Do you know what Michael Jackson said? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Do you know why he said that?
No.
I mean, she was crazy. She tried to pin a kid on him.
Is her name Annie?
No, that was Billie Jean.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the gene.
Oh. No, I don't know.
Jeans, not my love.
So apparently, he got that idea from a CPR training.
They mean Annie, are you okay? Yeah, okay. I
So
see
the
that.
doll's name is Annie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Susie Annie or something. Sue Sweet Annie.
Okay.
Yeah, she's the most kissed face on earth.
At one time. At one time.
I didn't know
No,
that.
still is.
Well, because the new CPR models are totally different now.
But it's not based on anybody. That one was actually based on a real person.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I wish I knew that information when I was a kid. I would have been like a jerk to other kids. I was the most kissed person in the world, next to your mom.
So the process was to press, CPR. When they wake up, you say, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? That's where she get it from.
Interesting. That's a little Easter egg. That's cool.
Most kissed face on earth. I found that interesting. In fact, if you didn't mention like that song, I wouldn't even remember Michael Jackson, that part of it that I saw recently.
Huh.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
You're welcome.
kind of weird, but pretty cool.
Yeah.
This has been fun facts with Tony.
Yeah, fun facts.
Useless
I would-
information.
Speaking of fun facts, somebody told me that the planets are going to align soon and blah, blah, blah. And you'll be able to see them. And I'm like, okay, that's cool.
You know, planet align in terms of Asian culture is a bad thing.
Really?
Yeah. Somebody famous dies.
Well,
Somebody
yeah,
powerful famous dies. Whenever the star aligns.
What were you gonna say, Val?
I was going to say I had gone to the cigar event about a year and a half ago, and this guy on his table, cigars, accessories, and stuff, but he was selling disposable ashtrays
Made out of
card. The body of it was cardboard. The interior, where you tap your ash off in it, it had like some kind of a aluminum coating in it.
okay.
And it
So
was,
that's why you replace?
No. It's folded. You open it up. You shape it to its construction, and it had 4 cigar rests on there. And you use it. You smoke it. When you're done, you toss the whole thing away.
Or this person has never been to Asia.
I can do that with some freaking
Aluminum
JB
foil?
Weld. Cardboard and
And-
JB Weld, baby.
And
We didn't even do that. In Asia, this could be an ashtray. We take any cups in the table, ashtray.
Yeah.
yeah, I had gone to
Ashtray. A
I had gone to one of my friend's house, and I went to smoke in their backyard. They had no ashtrays; they're non-smokers. Okay,
Yep.
and I said, "Well, just bring me a cup." I said, "Bring me an old beat-up cup or something." Okay, and I used that. And then when I went to the cigar lounge, and I said, "You know what? Fuck, this guy's brilliant. Somebody should have thought about this years ago."
Well, you could just use a cup.
Yeah, but who's gonna carry a cup with him?
We got cups at the lounge. Just get a little.
You
paper
gotta
water
drink
cup.
something. You gotta drink something, so you gotta have a
All
cup.
you need is a little paper cup, a little bit of water in the bottom.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's right.
my friends were cigarette smokers growing up. You take a tin can and you put
Yeah.
a cigarette in there.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
So that person has a lot of people, they use earth as ashtray. Okay.
Yeah, outside the whole.
Hey,
world.
yeah. I was just dropping it, and it's well. I said, "What? It's ash. It's gonna break down when you cut the grass, so when it rains, it's gone."
That's one thing I don't do.
Also,
I don't
if
litter.
you put cigar ash in your plants, it'll actually help them grow.
Unless he burns it.
No. Like you just dip the ash in there, and it's got the nutrients from the
Yeah,
ash.
yeah.
that-
But like I don't litter. I would never put ash on the floor if I don't have to. I'll never. Because I've
Right.
actually seen ash start a fire. So I get very paranoid about that. You know
Nah,
something
I
crazy? Science slowly proven that astrological sign could be actually a thing. Mercury is in retrograde and all that jazz actually slowly being proven to be a real thing. I'm telling you, back in the day, way back, we're talking about way back when human has fur on their hands, those people must be aliens. Okay, they came up with a thing that lasts thousands of years and still works. So those people are aliens. All right, that's what I'm gonna say. All right. So 11:04. That means this the end of today's show. I hope everybody enjoyed the conversation. I'm gonna jump into Discord, have a cigar, finish it up, and Nuaki. And
What Discord are you going to? The general or to the tribal?
I'm gonna jump to the tribal. If anybody jumps into the public room at all, I will switch over. So if you jump into our public Discord, right, and you just jump into the voice room, if you're in there, we'll jump over. If nobody's there, we'll jump. We'll stay in the Discord room. All right. Okay. So have a good night, everybody. I'll see you guys Saturday.
All right.
he had it ready.
I was in your hand.